Hello from the Comic Hacienda. This is Dope, and this is the Dope Show, and we're back again, all you dope heads. Today, we ain't got a lot to do, but what we're going to do is we're going to have a good old Biggie Shaq AOK unboxing. And if you don't know Biggie Shaq, you should, because he's got a lot more followers than I've got. And if you know me, you probably know him, so there probably ain't many of you out there. But if you ain't following Biggie Shaq, go follow the immortal Biggie Shaq and tune in, because he's taught me everything I know. He's the reason I'm on YouTube. I was just hanging out, chilling on his channel every once in a while, and around February, I decided to start my own channel and see if I could do some of this stuff. And I can't. You don't see any good editing on here. You don't see any live podcast on here where I'm talking to 6 people at once on Squirrelcast or Duckmaster or whatever the thing is up in the corner. But I'm going to figure it all out, and maybe that's the goal for next year. We start doing live people come on my show, you know. But anyway, this year I just wanted to come out here and just do a bunch of show and tell, and that's what we've done. I think we've made about 130 videos since February. That equals out to about 1 every 3 days. We've been doing it to it. Other announcements, you know, we're getting close to that road to 1,000. We're not far off. I never thought I'd get this close this quickly. I mean, we're only 700 off, around 700 off. We should be there probably before the new year. It's been a quick journey, you know. I never thought we'd get there so quick, but we're about there already. I mean, we already have over 300 something people subscribed to the channel. So if you're watching, you're not subscribed, click that little subscribe button down below. Like whatever you want to like, because it helps with algorithms or whatever. And leave some comments. And other news, the best thing I read this week is this right here. Tom King, Danger Street. And if you don't know about Danger Street, around 1975, they had DC's first issue special series. And it was about 13 issues. And each one of them was like the first issue of some character. I remember there was Warlock, and there was the Green Team, and there was Codename Assassin, and there was the Dingbats, and there was Lady Cop, and there was Starman, and lots of other ones. And what Tom King decided to do was, what a crazy world it would be if there was a world where you took all of these first issues and you put them together and made one world out of all these people. So you got a world with the New Gods, the Dingbats, Lady Cop, Warlord. They're all in the same universe, and it's crazy stuff the way it's tied together. And I never thought I'd see a world where Warlord is hanging out with the New Gods and Lady Cop and Dingbat and Team Green and Codename Assassin and Starman and Mephisto and all the other guys. Atlas, you need to check it out. This is the best thing I read. It's pretty clever the way it's all tied together. And it's DC Black Label, so it's a little bit more risky. Go out there and get you some Danger Street. First issue came out this week, and I love it because it's weird. And another good thing about it is 3 people died in the first issue. So this is Tom King, and I think DC probably gave him the rights to use these characters because they don't give a fuck what happens to the D and C list characters. You can't just go out and kill Superman. You can't just go out and kill Batman. But you know what? You could probably kill some of these people in this thing because these are all D and C list people. But I love that kind of weird stuff, so go check out Danger Street by Tom King. And let's get on to why we're here for today. Biggie Shaq sent me this AOK, and I'm going to hide his address and my address, but as you can see, it's been kind of beat up a little bit. It was in my mailbox like a taco, and I've been prying it all out trying to get it back to normal. But you know what? It don't bother me if books are bent. You know why? Because I read books. I like to read books. I like books with character. I like books that's beat up. I don't care about the shape of the book, because books are like star flakes. They all have their own character. So I'm sure I'm going to love whatever's in here. So let's see what Biggie sent me in the mail. What is in here? Right off the bat, we've got a Marvel's Greatest Comics. Whoa-pow. There it is. And it says on the back, it says, "Hey, dope. This cult comic was a local comic creation. Nothing crazy, but looks cool. Appreciate it, fam." Let's check that out, because I think that looks pretty badass too. So we got a Marvel's Greatest on one side, featuring the Fantastic Four. And this badass thing on the other side called Cult Comics. This is right up my alley. So I'm going to love this. And like Biggie said, this is a local comic. So it's probably pretty rare and hard to find. And my luck, I'd fall in love with the first one, and I can't find the second one. But this one is inspired by a dear friend. And then it says Lane Razor, whoever that is. But I'll definitely check this out. And I would definitely read this. And I would definitely love this book. And this will stay in my collection. And there's what the artwork looks like. It's actually in color. Most of the time when you find these indie books, nothing's in color. This is all watercolors. And it's really cool looking. There's a splash page. Check that out. So this is right up my alley. This is stuff that I love. Love this kind of stuff. But I'm going to read this tonight. And it looks badass. And I have no idea what year it came out, but it is really neat. And I will check that out. And we got Marvel's Greatest Comics. There is Fantastic Four. We got Grimm 2 from Dynamite with a badass vampire on the back. We've got a Battlestar Galactica #1. We've got my boy Bloodshot. This reminds me back of the old 90s days when Variant and everything. Valiant came out, and he's on fire and everything. I used to read that as a kid. And here is Little Monsters. Now we'll check this out for sure. And here is another Little Monsters. That was 2 of 6, and this is 4 of 6. And I actually owned this as a kid. This is the Ninja Gaiden game. A little handheld thing I used to get in trouble for taking to school. So this must be early 90s, 1989. Because I had one of these when I was in junior high. So, love these things. Never heard of Lady Robotica. There is Lady Robotica. And there's issue 2 coming out soon. Here's Dial H. He knows I like all the weird stuff. So he's bringing all the weird stuff out. This looks really interesting. This is an image book. Lots of white. I don't remember this, but it's 2014. And here is Avengers 27. And the last book is Bloodstrike #6. So there we go. I love them all, but I really love this, and he knows I would love that. And this is really cool too. And I like a lot of these other books, and I'm going to read them tonight. But I just got to say, the community is great to do stuff like this, to send out AOKs and to just send stuff to people, and just love the community. And Biggie's always been good to me. He's taught me everything I know about YouTube. So, like I said, if you ain't subscribed to Biggie, go look for Immortal Biggie Shaq and check him out on his shows. He's got shows all the time. And I'm on there every once in a while on Friday nights doing the Collector Show, which is every other week. And then he does another show on Tony's channel where they act like wrestlers and talk smack. But anyway, it's been 10 minutes. And if you would, just leave some comments. Click that like button because it helps with algorithms. Subscribe for sure because we're on that road to 1,000. We should be there in a couple of days. I can't believe we got so many already. Like I said, we're only 700 away. And until the next time, I will see you again beneath the blackened sky.